Okay, just waiting for the thing to get started and we'll get going. Okay. Oh, and Daniel Dino. Great to have you. And Victor Moreau, if I'm not mistaken, or how to pronounce it, but anyway, great to have you here. Okay. All right, so let me just get the thing ready, and we'll get started here. Okay, at the least get that. Okay. Oh, well, thank you very much, Victor. I appreciate it. Chris Clark and Sonic Crafter King. Great to have you guys, and it's great to do this on a Saturday morning. Or at least that's where I live. I mean, it's 10:33 a.m. where I am. And get a drink. Oh, very good water. Oh, and of course we have Omar Wolf. I do owe you a championship match, albeit for a lower tier title, but it's great to have you. Oh yeah, Daniel, I forgot to... You know what I forgot to do? I forgot to make room to put you in there. But you know what? I don't think that's much of an issue. We'll have to do it after we start with our show known as Intermission. And it's just the show that we do, our regular show, so to speak. And this time we are featuring the superstars of the previous 4 decades. So, to that end, and without wasting any more time, let's get on with the show. But yeah, Daniel Dino's here, Omar Wolf, great to have you, Sonic Crafter King, and Victor Moreau. I mean, the lights are flashing. Kind of looks like something out of a James Bond movie, especially the ones in the 60s. Well, thank you, I appreciate that. Exactly, Omar. But to do that, we have to get through our show. Oh, Brazilian, okay. I wasn't sure. But here we are. This is, well, basically according to my company's fictional history, this was our home base in Woodland, California. I mean, sure, it says Sacramento, but Woodland is about as close to Sacramento and vice versa. And, I mean, really, that's what we have. So without further ado, let's get it started. So as far as championships are concerned, I may as well talk about that a little bit. I mean, you have a couple of options, and I'll display those options after the Universe show, and then we get to the bonus matches, if that's all right with you, my friend. Our first match is a tag team ladder match, and very simply, the team that wins gets an opportunity. Well, I mean, I have a pretty full list, but yeah. If room happens to fall in, then I see no problem, Victor. But yes, I appreciate that, Omar. And of course, we have Shulky. I do have one other thing I want to mention, but we'll do it at the in between the matches after this match. I do have a big favor to ask of you guys. But with that said, let's get it on. But yeah, great to have Shulky here. Oh no! Well, coming up first, we have the Big Boss Man. And, of course, he has had his problems with Chris Jericho recently. And we have Joshua James as well. But as far as the Big Boss Man is concerned, like I said, he's had his problems with Chris Jericho and the Ultimate Warrior and the like. But he'll have to focus on this match. And Chikoi! And of course I have a good friend of mine in Chikoi, Mr. Fortnite himself. Great to have Chikoi on the show. Well, at least in the chat. And of course, the Big Boss Man is going to team up with Mr. McMahon. So yeah, we have the corporation making a reunion, so to speak. As Mr. McMahon does that strut that he does with that power walk. But it's great to have the gang here. Then, of course, you have Batista. Who, without a doubt, is a very decorated superstar in his own right. Who wants the spotlight all to himself. Well, he's going to have to get in the ring because we don't have a lot of time here. And his partner is Randy Orton, so you have another reunion, this time of Evolution. Alright, so now we have all four contenders here. And I did have something to mention, and it has something to do with our good friend Rick XTN, which we'll get in a bit. Match underway. Now Orton going right for the head, trying to crank it. And a neck breaker onto Batista. And of course, Mr. McMahon, he may not be a wrestler, but he can fight. And that's really all he needs to do in this matchup. Nice suplex to Randy Orton and a rake in the eyes right to Batista. Never trust Orton. Well, that's what they all said about Steve Austin. A knee breaker right to Orton. Then a kick right to the back of Orton. Batista hammering down on Mr. McMahon. Well, I can tell you one thing. The Viper and the Animal, Orton and Batista, if anything, they're just fighting for themselves and a championship match. Albeit a lower tier title, but a championship nonetheless. That's what most of these matches are for, unless otherwise stated. And now Orton working on Mr. McMahon. Then a knee right to the head of McMahon. And I was mentioning Rick XTN, and we'll start something new as far as Rick is concerned. Very good friend of mine, in fact. And of course we have Brother Broken, I guess. Broken Price. And of course these two teams are just going to take each other out before climbing the ladder, but great to have Rick and great to have Brother Price, JT Price. A DDT onto Batista, and then knocked out with that ladder to Batista. And again, a couple of back elbows right to Mr. McMahon. Then a spine buster right to Batista. So yeah, someone has to grab the ladder to claim glory. That's exactly right. Then a kick right to the leg. and a couple of shots with that ladder. Oh, now Batista had enough. But Bossman gets it. And uses it. And a max stunner onto Randy Orton. I'm surprised that came out of nowhere. Then raking his eyes with the boot. And now big boss man, excuse me. And now the big boss man climbing up, as is Mr. McMahon. They're both going to climb up. And McMahon is telling the boss man, get that briefcase. But instead, I think the corporation just put all their eggs in one basket, and it didn't pay off. That was a very bad decision for both men to be up there, occupying the ladder. And now Batista has the ladder to himself. But now McMahon notices that and is going to try to stop him. Oh, you do? Wow. And while that happens, while that was happening, excuse me, McMahon got knocked off the ladder. Now the boss man going to try to stop him. A couple of dupa punches a la Blaze McCoy. Bossman fighting back, trying to give his team a chance to win. Oh, now knocks the ladder off, and now Batista is in deep trouble. Powerbomb onto Batista. I mean, I don't care how big and strong you are. I mean, if you fall from that height and get powerbombed like that, you don't get up. More likely than not. Now, Orton has the ladder. Now McMahon. Oh, right to the eggs of Randy Orton. I mean, his levels have got to be scrambled because, I mean, you don't get hit in the nuts and not expect to feel anything. And then hit from behind is McMahon with that ladder. I mean, I have never... Will he be able to reproduce again? Well, I mean, he is a fairly young man, so I don't see why not. He just won't be able to reproduce anytime soon. I'm going to tell you that right now. And now, wait, McMahon, a pedigree onto Batista, which was adopted by his son-in-law, Triple H. And then a clothesline onto McMahon. Out goes the boss man. Well, if anything, he already had children before that. Not a problem, Joshua. Now Batista all alone with the ladder. And Orton with the tribute to Kurt Angle with that Angle Slam. Although McMahon going to make one last attempt, but it's too late. But passed on to Seth because it was good for business. Oh, climbing the corporate ladder. I didn't even see that. Anyway. Well, we'll see about that. But it's great to see you again, Maggie. It's been a while. The pedigree. Yeah, it was good for business. Yeah, oh yeah, that's right. He did pass the pedigree to Seth for a time. I don't know if he still uses it, or if he does, it's probably just as part of his moveset. But there you see it, the former Evolution with Batista and Randy Orton. But I can tell you right now, they're not going to team up as a tag team anytime soon. I mean, there's still a lot of bad blood, especially when Batista had left the WWE. If you remember, he walked out on Triple H. Oh my God, Chris is calling out Sonic. Are you sure you really want to do that? Alright, now, I may as well do this for my good friend Rick XDN. And kind of using this as a template, so to speak. Let me get that template here. But I'm just going to give you guys a link, but you could use that as a template. Let's see. Oh, I just click on it, yeah. So, my good friend Rick is looking for people to vote, but I figured the best thing we could do is vote for matches on his show here. And we'll do it one match at a time every time we have a match. So, while we load up the next match, one of the matches features 3 teams of 2, and the question is, do you want to see a tag team match, or a 6-man match, or a triple threat match? But before I go through all the options, you could just click the link and just look at it yourself and vote. Not right away, but just like, because I don't want to try to do everything all at one take, because that would just take too damn long. But you could just take a look at it, and if you have any questions, you can ask me or ask Rick about that. But we now go to our Battle Royal for this match, and we have 8 superstars in Tully Blanchard, Goldust, the Swiss Superman, Cesaro, Rhino, Jerry the King Lawler, the British Bulldog, CM Punk, and Harley Race. Those are going to be the 8 men that are in this match. But with that said, let's get it on. Last man standing. Oh, wow, that's going to be huge. All right, well, match underway, and ooh, Rhino almost got eliminated by Goldust. Yeah, whoever made that did a great job with the logo or putting it in. I will say that. And Goldust now going to try to eliminate Rhino. So now we focus on this match now. What does the winner receive? Well, a title match for any lower tier title. And it's not going to be Jerry the King Lawler, as he got eliminated by the British Bulldog. So that's what the winner gets in this match. And Harley Race in trouble at the hands of Rhino and Cesaro. And he's gone. The King has been dethroned. Now we're down to 6. And the 2 guys that were helping each other out are now at each other. And out goes Tully Blanchard at the hands of CM Punk. My hours at work got changed to Graves. Love the shift, but not used to it. Well, I hope you do. And you know, if streaming in the morning helps, then I'm fine with it, Maggie. But as long as you're making money, that's probably the best thing you can do. Exactly, it does take getting used to. Well, now we're down to our 3 men. We have Goldust, British Bulldog and CM Punk, and there you see not Goldust, sorry, Cesaro eliminated. Well, what's the good news? And in the meantime, Punk going right after the British Bulldog, probably one of the greatest legends to come out of Britain. Oh, that's wonderful, Maggie. And wow, I don't know if you saw that, but CM Punk was flipping off the crowd. And he also takes out Goldust in the meantime. All right, so we have a challenge accepted on the part of Sonic Crafter King. Thrown over the top rope is Punk. And Britain's own son, Davey Boy Smith, the British Bulldog, whatever you want to call him, has just won. Well, that's awesome to hear, as it is for the British Bulldog to win. So he gets a championship match. Albeit for a lower tier title. Can't even talk. Let me drink some water. Gets a title match for any lower tier title of his choice. But big win for the British Bulldog, and my God. There you see him flexing those muscles. And he was a pretty big guy himself. But that's one thing. Well, coming up next is a tag team dream match, so to speak. Not a problem. Not a problem, but do listen out, especially when I call for you. But other than that, have fun watching the World Cup, and of course anyone that's watching this. That's cool. But yeah, the World Cup. I might actually do something about doing a World Cup, albeit for wrestling. I just have to think of an idea though. But while that's happening, we have a tag team match between Zelda and Samus against Mae Young and Lita. So, if you want, you can choose who you think is going to win this tag team match. Yeah, I just have to think of an idea. In fact, Omar and Rick could probably come up with some ideas, because I know that Omar is from Team Nintendo. It doesn't have to be Team Nintendo. Oh yeah, I'm sorry, but that would actually be a good team to have. It doesn't have to be just countries. It could just also be like factions and stuff like that. All right, so Sonic is going with Zelda and Samus, and Omar Wolf is going for Mark Henry's team, which would be Lita and, I guess, so to speak, his main squeeze, Mae Young. Oh God. Oh my God. I remember Sexual Chocolate. Mark Henry had an affair with Mae Young, and it gave birth to a hand. I mean, really, how handy is that? Well, I accept. Well, first you have Zelda and Samus escorted to the ring by Zelda's boyfriend. So you have Link right there. There was some crazy storylines. Yeah, I remember though. I remember those. Let's see. Let's see. And you know, something aside from what Rick does on his channel, he knows he can come up with some crazy ideas, and most of them work. Well, coming up next is the NWA Women's Champion. Let's see. Let's see. 8 groups of 4, with each group doing a round robin. The top 2 winners of each group go to the knockout round. Yeah, you could probably do 2 8-man tourneys. I don't think that's a bad idea. Oh yeah, and the Edge and Lita storyline. That was, especially when they had that intercourse segment during a live show. Like, what? Like, you put a bed in a wrestling ring when you could have just as easily done it, like, in a backstage segment? Are you serious? But it was based on reality, though. I mean, the fact that she did cheat on, well, Matt Hardy, to be specific. I'm happy that, you know, that Lita learned the error of her way, but, you know, but I'm just sad that it happened, you know, because Matt is a really cool guy. But it worked out in the end for, you know, Lita and Matt. Just not together, though. Well, it looks like Samus and Mae Young is going to start the match. Oh yeah, you could do that. Yeah, we could do that. But yeah, the reason I gave you the link to this is because I want to help my good friend Rick out, because right now I'm the only one that's voting, and plus you don't have to sign up for anything, and you don't even have to do it, but if you want to, you may. And if you have any questions on how to participate in Rick's company, ask him. That's practically what it is. Let's see. A Battle Royal of the Giants. Royal Rumble style. Winner gets a secondary championship. Oh, that's not a bad idea. Of course, I have to write all this stuff down because that's a lot of matches I have to take in, but we'll see. Yeah, Miss Elizabeth and Randy Savage. I'm surprised they didn't put, you know, Miss Elizabeth in the game, because that would have been so good to have Miss Elizabeth and the Macho Man together. And what the hell, Lita? Wow, she went in the wrong direction. Like, what the hell, Lita? But I'll tell you one thing, she must be on that cannabis or something. Because why the hell would she miss that? That was so weird. Anyway, back to the match. Couple of strikes and then a clothesline. Yeah, that's practically how it works, as far as Rick is mentioning. Again, you don't have to do it, but if you want to, I encourage you guys to do it. Of course, if you have any questions, you can ask Rick. But as far as the tournaments are concerned, that's a great idea. But I might just leave it up to a 16-man field and do 2 tournaments of 8. That's practically what we'll do with. And yes, you can also pick a field of names for the hopefuls pool to see who moves up in the rankings, so to speak. Now back to this match. Spinebuster onto Samus, and if I'm not mistaken, neither one of these two ladies have tagged in or out. Or actually, Samus has stayed in, sorry. So the only person that has yet to get in is Zelda. Until just now. Oh, nice counter onto Zelda. Now, I mean, of course, Mae Young is the consummate professional wrestler. I mean, she knows what she's doing in that ring. Yeah, he has been doing this for 10 years. Oh, and an elbow right to the back of Zelda. And then a pump handle fall-away slam. 1, 2, no. Almost had that. Now a tag into Lita. A dragon screw onto Lita. And so far, the two escorts, Mark Henry and Link, have yet to get themselves involved in this match, which is probably a good thing. Nice slam onto Lita. Now picks up Lita. Chris, let's just take it one step at a time, my friend. We already have signed off on you and Sonic. So I'm just saying, you know, hold your horses here. And now attack right to Mae Young. And what? A poetry in motion with Mae Young? Jumping off Lita's back? Are you serious? Wow, I have never seen that. I guess you can teach an old dog new tricks. And now, attack right into Samus. A Russian leg sweep onto Samus. Not a problem, Chris. And now a tag right to Lita, and so far it's been a classic tag team match. Well, of course. I always do those what moments. I know anyone who remembers that knows about it. 1, 2. And of course we have Blazed Radio, who also does his show. And I gotta tell you, man, some of the ideas that you come up with, Blaze, is just incredible. Especially that promo tournament that we did not too long ago, where I had to submit a promotional interview on Skype, and you chose the 8 best ones, and I was surprised that mine got picked. But that's just some of the things that he can do as far as coming up with ideas. While Lita comes up with the win with a pin on Samus to get the victory, but here's one of the moves that did in Samus. A Hurricane Rana powerbomb combination. That pump handle fall-away slam. And then there you see it. The poetry in motion with Mae Young coming in. Hi, hi, hi. Welcome to the show, Blade Charge. Another great person to check out. And as far as Blade Charge, I mean, his company is women's wrestling, women wrestlers with male managers, so to speak. And there you see the pin and the cover, and that was just enough. You're on lunch break? Awesome, Blade. Well, there are your winners right there, Mae Young and Lita. So big win to these two legends, one of which was named, one of them was named for a tournament, so to speak, in Mae Young. All right. Ah, awesome. Well, coming up next is a 6-man tag team matchup, a 3-on-3 match. You have the Rock and Roll Express, Ricky Morton and Robert Gibson, and you have Cactus Jack. Been doing mulch all day. That sucks. I know mulch smells like you know what. And of course we have the Pop-Tart girl, the Strawberry Doggo, the Mario girl, Melissa is here, and we also have the Nightmare Swag. What's up? There you go. There's some swag right there. Well, hey, it's great to have you, Melissa. Never call me swag. Well, anyway, introducing next are Ricky Morton and Robert Gibson, the Rock and Roll Express. And you know what? I was thinking, and I was really, really thinking about this, especially for the likes of Blaze McCoy and Maggie Mays, and anyone who knows about the Rock and Roll Express knows of their feud with the Midnight Express. Alright, I'll just call you Nightmare then. So, yeah, anybody who knows about the Midnight Express knows. And I was really thinking about this. I was thinking of bringing in the Midnight Express to be part of this whole thing and to feud with the Rock and Roll Express just like they did in the old days. Well, anyway, as far as the Rock and Roll Express are concerned, their tag team partner is from Truth or Consequences, New Mexico. Oh, wow. Melissa's everyone's worst nightmare. Hey, believe me, one time she did get mad, and I was kind of like taken aback because Melissa's usually a really kind young lady, but when she gets mad, my God. So anyway, Nightmare's going for Edge and Christian, and speaking of which, here they come. Edge and Christian making a return. And of course we have Lane Crooks, another old school fan here. Big plate of Pop-Tarts, lots of coffee and tea on the table. My God, you guys are making me hungry, damn it. I should definitely get something to eat after the show. I feel stiff as stone, Melissa. Okay, I'm not going to touch that. Anyway, great to have you, Lane. Sneaks behind Melissa. And, wait a minute, the screen went black. What's going on here? Homemade hamburger for lunch, but... Oh, there it is! I was like... For a moment there, I was like, wait, what happened to the lights? But no, it's... Shinsuke Nakamura. And the fans are singing his theme. Yeah, I would love to see, like, 3 tag teams of 2 fight each other, or 4 tag teams of 2. That would make a lot of things so much easier. I agree with you, Omar. That's something that should be done. I'm going to skip the rest of the entrance because it's too long. All right, so with that, you have 2 legendary tag teams. And then you have a legendary wrestler in Cactus Jack, as well as one in the making in Shinsuke Nakamura. Match underway, and we have Robert Gibson and Edge to start out with 1. Plugs light back in my bet. What? Oh. I guess I read it wrong. Oh, you doubt it? Yeah. I was like, what? What are you talking about, Blade? Yeah, I kind of doubt it too, but... Yeah. Yeah, well, Rick, I'm just going to say this. Never say never, if you know what I mean. But in the meantime, a tag right into Cactus Jack. Double clothesline on the Edge. Let's see. Any team with the King of Strong Style is who I root for. That's not a problem, Nightmare. Yeah, I remembered you mentioned that. But like I said, I never say never, Rick. Never say never. Because something could change. And I hope it's for the better. Anyway, now a tag right to Christian into this match. Oh yes, I should mention one other thing. Is that our good friend Melissa graduated, I think it was elementary? Correct me if I'm wrong, Melissa, but the fact that you graduated, I'm so happy for you. But I'm happy for you, Melissa, that you graduated. Oh, and an inverted backbreaker right to Cactus Jack. Elementary school. Okay, so you're going to be a middle schooler. Or, you know, some countries, you know, as far as, like, after elementary but before high school, some don't even have a high school, but, I don't know if they call it middle school or if they call it junior high. I mean, it's either way, it's the same thing, but I know some countries are very particular about it. A tag right to Christian. Or, excuse me, a tag from Christian to Edge. My bad. We had a party starting from... Ooh, so you partied all night long. Pop-Tarts are on me today. And downward spiral, that's what he calls that move that he just did to Cactus Jack. And I take it Lane is probably going to go for the two legends, the Rock and Roll Express and Cactus Jack. Oh, and a punch right to the head of Edge. So far, Shinsuke has yet to tag into this match. He could be the deciding factor in this whole thing. Well, I mean, Robert tagged in only to tag out to Ricky Morton. And now Morton going to the top rope. This could be hit or miss for him if he gets this. Oh, but he's waiting for Edge. He wants to make sure he gets it. And he got it. Huge punch from off the top rope. But to the point of Nightmare, yes, Shinsuke is in the match, but has yet to be tagged in. So as long as Edge, Christian, and Cactus Jack keep him on the apron, they'll have a good chance of winning. Italian food for Joshua and South Carolina Gamecocks. Wait, one! No. Oof. Oh yeah, the Gamecocks. That would be the college team of University of South Carolina. Oh, double dropkick onto Edge and a pinfall. Oh, broken up immediately by Christian. Looks like E and C are holding their own. Yeah, Edge and Christian are doing great against the legendary Rock and Roll Express. Nice suplex onto Edge. And Edge has got to tag in, and he tags in the King of Strong Style. Takes down Gibson. Okay, well, he missed that clothesline there. Hammerlock body slam. Gibson is in trouble at the hands of the King of Strong Style, Nakamura. And a running bulldog onto Nakamura. And a pinfall. 1, 2, no, just a 1 count. Then a punch right to the side of the head. Well, I mean, it depends what kind of stew. I mean, I know some people, like, for some people it's vegetable stew, for others it's beef stew, but I'm not sure. Oh, Edge coming in to interrupt, but the referee telling him to get out. Nice body slam onto Nakamura. Nakamura is not doing too good against Robert Gibson. Although, Robert, what's he doing? Picks up Nakamura. Uh-oh. Nakamura fighting back. Oh, but an inverted atomic drop. And so far, Robert, I mean, he has this whole thing in control, but... Okay, what the hell is he doing just walking around in circles? Well, now he tags in Ricky Morton. Nice counter on a Ricky Morton. But yes, Stu sounds good. It just depends. Wait a minute. Kinshasa! Kinshasa, that running kick. He calls that the Kinshasa. And is that enough to beat him? 1, 2. Ooh, that could have been it. But Nakamoto took a little too long to go for the cover. That might have given Morton a chance to kick out. Now whipped into the other corner. Oh, now going for the leg snap. Yeah, I thought it was a 3-2. I really thought it was over, but you know, it just goes to show it's never over until it's over. On a huge clothesline right to Morton. Now thrown into their corner. Let's see. Garlic vegetable stew with pinto beans and cut pork. That does sound good. But I know some people don't like pork. And some people don't like garlic. Well, that's not going to be a problem, Chris. But, I mean, if it ever does, I mean, I'll take that into consideration. But, yeah. No, it's never over until it's over. That's what I meant to say. I mean, like I said, not everybody likes garlic, and not everybody likes pork. So I can see what you meant by that. Attack right to Christian, and he's in the ring with Cactus Jack. And so far this match has been back and forth. Not one team has dominated this match from the start. Oh, nice move. The Edge-o-matic by Christian. Well, thank you, Chris. I appreciate that. All right. Now both men are on the outside, and Christian is too close to Cactus Jack and the Rock and Roll Express's corner, and now a tag right to Ricky Morton. But Christian is on the outside, and Christian is just fighting for his life. I'm not sure where Sonic went. I guess he was waiting patiently for his match, which would be after the show. I mean, I can always contact him if need be. But right now, Christian and Morton are on the outside. Now we're up to a 6 count. Oh, not a problem, PPF Gamer. And we just have 2 teams of 3 but it's great to have you, PPF. Uh-oh, these guys could be counted out. We're up to a 9 count. And it's a draw. Wow. So it ended in a double count out. Well, I'll tell you one thing. It's better than losing altogether because... But still... I'll consider that, Joshua. But yeah, so we have PPF Gamer and... PPF Gamer, he does he does shows himself. He does... and it's not just wrestling. He also does a couple of other games that... Well, due to time constraints, I'm going to have to let it stand, which is pathetic, but we have to move on to a match that does not need to end in a draw because we have... Yeah, they might have to have a match sometime down the line. That's a good idea, Rick. And for anyone just joining, my good friend Rick is in... Well, I don't want to say he's in need of help, but if anyone wants to participate in Rick XTN's wrestling shows, or even just to vote for games for him to Let's Play, you could definitely check out the link here or check out his channel, among other things. And welcome to the show, The Digression. Anyway, back to this match. It is for the television championship held by the King of Hearts, Owen Hart, as the then young upstart John Cena is the challenger. And here we go. Yes, and his name is... Well, actually, you know what I should do? I should definitely program that as part of my soundboard. That's a good idea. Yes, I know that you Skype. I just don't use Skype all that much, unless I really need to, or if I, I don't use it as much. But when I do, I'm there for most of the day. So that's what I will say. Well, coming up next, or introducing first, I should say, excuse me, from West Newbury, Massachusetts, weighing 258 pounds. He is the 16-time world champion in the WWE, and his name is John Cena! Da 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 da! Da, 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 da. Wow. I had to do it, folks. I had to do it. But yeah, I don't use Skype all that much, but if I do, it's usually to promote something or to catch up on old times, so to speak. Well, so what if I am crazy? I'm crazy good. I'm just kidding. Well, there you see John Cena. And up next is the champion. The King of Hearts. And there you see him. The television champion. A man who, quite honestly, should have been in the Hall of Fame. The WWE Hall of Fame, that is. But... the only thing that's keeping him out of the Hall of Fame is his widow. When I was in college, we had this huge John Cena fan. I could probably see that being the case, especially since John Cena was a huge name back then. No, it doesn't really have all that much effect. Except, when it came to Owen Hart, he was one of those guys that just can't... the best thing I could do to describe it is Owen doesn't take crap from anybody, so much so that he even coined a phrase, and that is, well, enough is enough, and it's time for a change. And that's what he would say. At least up until the day that he died, sadly. But anyway, match underway. This match is a TLC match with the television championship on the line. And it works just like a ladder match, except with the added use of tables and chairs. Nice suplex onto Owen Hart. Oh, I think you meant to say was 2014, 2016. That's kind of recent. I was thinking more like 2005, 2000 to 2008 or something like that. But I could see that happening still. You're gonna meet a WWE lady superstar. Well, who's that gonna be? And while that happens, Owen Hart going after John Cena with a neck breaker. Well, folks, this is our second to last match as far as the Universe card, and then we'll get to our bonus matches. When the big wrestling guy had his feud with John Cena. Oh, big Russian guy. The who? The show has flown by. Well, yeah, that's because the matches have either had a winner decided, or in the case of that tag team match. And plus, I kind of messed with the sliders just a little bit so that the matches wouldn't take too damn long. So that's how the show has flown by. Oh, yeah, Bayley. I love Bayley. Bayley's one of my favorite girls. I can identify with, Bayley in the sense that, like I could see a lot of myself in her, especially growing up, in high school and all that. Yeah, that's true. Wait a minute! John Cena has done it. He has won a championship that he has never won, quite honestly, but that was it! Oh, no, she was talking... No, I was talking about, like, my favorite girl in the real-life WWE, but no, Pixel is my favorite. And the winner is John Cena! Da-da-da-da! And, of course, we have Elite Extreme Women's Susie the Elf, Elfie, whatever you want to call it. But yeah, that was fast. But then again, it was just one-on-one. So, what can I say? I'm kidding. Okay. Yes. Well, what are your questions, Feck? And while that's happening, again, here's the link for one of the rankings in Rick's board host. Again, you don't have to do it, but if you want to, check it out. And if you have any questions, ask Rick. But yeah, in fact, what are your two questions? And wait, what? Hang on. Are you serious? All right, I'll tell him. Okay, so apparently, Hawk, the hardcore champion, along with Animal, are being chased into the ring by 6 other guys. 3 of them are from DX, and then the other 3 are just unrelated, but wow. Well, I have 3 spots that have opened due to some very unusual circumstances, so it's possible we can have Lucius West here. But just let Lucius West know. I think I should talk to him about it, or mention it to him first, Feck. And if he wants to be in it, then we'll make it official. So yeah, Feck, just contact Lucius West and ask him if he wants to be in it, and if he does, we'll do it. Let's see. So yeah, what Rick does as far as the rankings are concerned, he does singles, he does the tag team division, the women's division, and even the cruiserweights. And yeah, basically his show, as far as the wrestling shows are concerned, winners move up, losers move down for the most part. And anyway, with that said, here are the contestants. Sergeant Slaughter, Road Dogg, X-Pac, the champion, Hawk, his tag team partner, Animal, Billy Gunn, Bob Barker, and Greg the Hammer Valentine. And, of course, the referee's going to be in the match. Well, officiating, that is. So, the way this will work is Hawk is the champion. If at any time he is pinned or forced to submit by anybody, Hawk will lose the championship to whoever beat him. And that person becomes the champion, and so on and so forth. The price is wrong, Bob. Yes, thank you, Blade Charge. I appreciate that. In fact, I might start doing shows more often on the weekends. Yeah, you could still be a solo superstar, if not just part of the Asylum, but you're still technically the tag team champions. You and Blade Charge are, technically, so to speak. So we still got to take care of that little thing. So, oh yeah, Feck, I should mention, if you look at the link and you scroll up, you can vote for the matches, for the match types, match stipulations, and whatnot. And then eventually you can vote for wrestlers to join, or not wrestlers to join, but rather you vote for names and you can vote for yours. Which is what I was trying to say. Anyway, back to this match. Let's reel you guys back in there. Right now, Hawk, since Hawk is the target of all of these men except for Animal, that's the guy who we're going to focus on. No, you won't. That's right. Oh, nice two-handed chokeslam onto the Road Dogg. One. No. I'll have to tell you more about it after this match, since there is a lot of craziness. But right now, Hawk, who is the champion, need to drink some more water while I'm at it. That's good. Right now, Road Dogg is the one going after the champion, Hawk. And look at this. Wow, tried to break the arm of Hawk. If you take out his arms, you take out a lot of power. Now going for the cover. One. No. Pin. Only a count of one on Hawk. Everybody else is going after each other, including Billy Gunn and Animal. But wait a minute. A powerbomb onto Billy Gunn. A neckbreaker to Hawk. Like I said, Hawk is the guy. Oh, the referee got taken out. My God, the referee just got taken out. And that's the risk the referee faces in a match like this. But yeah, one of the things that Rick could do, I don't know, Chris, I don't know if you are familiar with Mixer.com, but that's what Rick uses to stream. Be right, no, not a problem, Chris. Anyway, back to this match. A nice back suplex. Wait, one. No, kick out by Animal. And of course, like any Battle Royal, if you get pinned or forced to submit, you are eliminated. And a submission onto X-Pac. And wait a minute, who submitted? Oh, Greg the Hammer Valentine has just submitted, so he's gone. He's out. Now a pinfall on Billy Gunn. 1, 2, 3, and Billy Gunn has been eliminated. So now we're down to 6. All right, so Valentine and Gunn have been eliminated, so they're gone. All right. Well, of course, I still have to clear out the 3 people that are, so to speak, leaving. So I still got to do that first, but we'll go from there. And a double underhook suplex onto Hawk. 1, 2, 3, and X-Pac got eliminated by Bob Barker. Both of the Road Warriors are still in this. But the champion, Hawk, is still the champion. Gonna get rid of Skyrider. Wait a minute. Cobra Clutch. And Hawk just tapped out. And just like that, Sergeant Slaughter is the hardcore champion. I dropped my Pop-Tart on the ground. Well, now we're down to 4. We have Sergeant Slaughter, the new champion, who just beat the old one, Hawk. So you have a member of D-Generation X, you have one of the Road Warriors, and then you have Sergeant Slaughter and Bob Barker. I guess it's puppy food now. Aww. Yeah, we just have to find an opponent first and foremost, Feck. Among some of the other matches that we have. Yeah, we always have bonus matches. And this is the final match of the Universe show. What I usually do, Omar, is I do a Universe mode show and then do bonus matches at the end. Most of the time. So that's practically how the format of this show works. But in the meantime, Sergeant Slaughter is the hardcore champion. Now all he has to do is hold on to win this whole thing. And now going for the Cobra Clutch on the Road Dogg to eliminate him. And he does. Out goes the Road Dogg. So yeah, that's how it works. And Bob Barker got busted open. I didn't see how that happened, but a powerbomb onto Hawk and, or not Hawk, sorry, Animal. I always get Hawk and Animal confused. But Animal has been busted open. Bob Barker has been busted open, leaving only the champion, Sergeant Slaughter, the only one not bleeding at the moment. Right now we're down to Animal, Bob Barker, and Sergeant Slaughter. But it looks like, well, never mind. I thought the two guys, the two challengers, were going to go after the champion, but not quite. Another Cobra Clutch, this time to Bob Barker. Can he get rid of him? Yep, with all the blood, Bob Barker is eliminated. Now all that's left is Animal and Sergeant Slaughter. Could Animal win the championship back? Oh, but countered by Sergeant Slaughter. That could have been it if he had hit that power slam. They're angry scorpions. Ooh, boy. Well, now we're down to a one-on-one match. I love the Hurricane, or excuse me, the Scorpions, the rock band. Like that song and No One Like You. Those are my favorite songs, among others. An Animal with a deadlift gut-wrench suplex. Wait, 1, 2, no. Kick out by Animal. I mean, so far that camel clutch, the Cobra clutch, excuse me, has taken out 3 men, including the champion coming in. I'm not even going to say anything, Melissa. I don't know how that happened, though. But a punch right to the head. And Animal is bleeding like a stuffed pig. Double underhook suplex. Sachin Gamer. Hey, how's it going? Great to have you on the show. Welcome. I was playing with some slime. Oh. Call the Ghostbusters. Oh, nice jumping body splash. But Animal has got to find a way to put this one away. Belly-to-belly suplex on to Animal. Right now, like I said, Sergeant Slaughter is the champion. All he has to do is put away Animal, and he keeps it, and he does. So, while Sergeant Slaughter beat the champion to become the champion, he also goes on to win the match. There you see some of the highlights. So many to name, so many to see, it's not even funny. But it was a war. And the only person that could come out of a war is a sergeant. And that man is Sergeant Slaughter. And officially, he is the new hardcore champion. So big win for Sergeant Slaughter. Alright. Well, it's now time for the part that most everybody comes to my streams for, and that's the bonus matches. But that was a great one right there. No, I haven't, sadly. And Michael is cool. Michael Gomez Garcia, what's up as well? Haven't seen you in a while as well. But all right. Well, there is one bit of business with Omar Wolf. So let me change something here, but I wanted to show Omar Wolf his options as far as a championship match, because I do owe him a championship match. Let's see. Okay. There we go. So, oh, welcome back, Veg, but, is Omar still here? Let me get some water while I'm at it. Ah. You're okay, cool. So the championships you are eligible for include the Internet Championship. Let me scroll down another. The NXT Championship. Or you could also tag with a tag team partner to go for the Q4 titles. The Q4 titles are a championship that is contested in 4-on-4 matches. And if you go for the Q4 stable championships, I would ask for 3 people, or I would ask you to name 3 people that you want to team up with to go after these titles, if you do. Let's see, other ones. Or you can go for the Universal Championship. Let's see. Oh, well, thank you for making the decision. All right, then. Well, let's do that. Oh, no, no, I do want to keep the setting. Sorry. There we go. Okay. So that we will do. Now, Omar, since you are the challenger. Oh, wait. I'm sorry. You know what? Omar, I have just made a mistake. I just realized I made a mistake. At least in terms of who holds on to a title. My bad. Kenny Omega was recently defeated and had lost the championships, and he lost it to Austin Aries. I'm sorry, I forgot to update the championships. My bad. But I take it you still want to go for the NXT title. And I also forgot to change the championships here with, where's... Oh, sorry. Okay, there he is. Yeah, I forgot to update the championships, so... But yeah, Austin Aries is a great choice there. Let's see. Favorite all-time is Stone Cold, Divas, Lita. Let's see. Awesome. Oh, wait, what am I doing? Sorry, went a little bit too far there. Okay, there we go. Alright, so Omar, you are the challenger. You can choose any kind of match that you want with Austin Aries for the NXT Championship. So the choice is yours, my friend. Just stretching my back here. Oh yeah, I will definitely consider doing that, especially to get Rey Mysterio. And I believe Ronda Rousey is also another choice, and I'm stoked for that. I just hope they add something extra to that in addition, because, well, it's up to Omar Wolf to decide what kind of match he wants. That's what I was wondering. Excuse me. Oh yeah, Ricochet is awesome. I like Ricochet, especially during his time as Prince Puma in Lucha Underground. No, I haven't forgotten about that, Chris. Let's see. That sounds reasonable to me. All right, we'll do that. A straight up one-on-one then. All right, so let's see. Let me change the arena, and let's see what we have here. Oh, of course. I'm so happy that I saved this, because I might do a show in your neck of the woods. The UKWF Arena. Let's see. Alright, we'll keep this guy. Let me make sure the other rules are good. Okay, cool. Alright, good. Okay. So as always, we have the challenger first. Alright, I'll go with random, why not? Alright, Rousey, Ricochet, and Rey Mysterio. Alright, well, take care, my friend. Yeah, it is. I think it is one of your old arenas, now that I think about it. Okay. Then, of course, we have Austin Aries. I like this one better. There we go. I haven't uploaded the latest one, but it's cool. But hey, at least it has a second life, so to speak. So, yeah. And there we go. And I mean, of course, we also have Chris Clark and Sonic. Air Chaos on the cover. Are you serious? But yeah, like I said to Feck and to Daniel Dino, who was here. I don't know if he's still here. But room has been made. It's just I have to take out the 3 people that are on their way out. So I still got to do that. No, I haven't forgotten that either. All right. So here we are in London, England, at the old UKWF arena. And I figured, you know, out of all the arenas that you had, I have a lot of matches to go through. But first, let's introduce the challenger. But I'll keep that in mind, Feck. Introducing the challenger. Now, I forget what part of England he's from. I'm pretty sure Omar can tell me what part of England he's from. But from his native England. Oh, God. There you see him. The Wolf. Omar Wolf. As he comes out to a full bloody moon. Could this be an omen? Or is Ares above all that? Lip switch? What's... I've never heard of that. Ipswich. In Ipswich, in Lipswich, England, in the United Kingdom. I'm not even sure if I'm pronouncing it right, so I could be butchering it. But nonetheless, though, the Wolf, I mean, he's got his claws ready. I have a feeling he's ready to sink his teeth in. The Alpha Wolf, the Lone Wolf, Omar Wolf. Okay, that's good. But while you have that, you have the greatest that ever lived. You have A Double. You have the NXT champion, Austin Aries. You know, quite honestly, if I was really being honest, this man should have been NXT champion. Better yet, he should have been the Cruiserweight champion. Better yet, they should have treated him better, did the WWE, but they just didn't know how to use him. Well, Chris Clark already has his hands full as it is, but I'm gonna do that tag team match with you and Blade Charge. If Blade Charge is still here, but yeah, I'm gonna do that match either way. And that Rumble, probably to close out the show. Well, you didn't really miss much. In fact, you're just in time for the next match, and it is for the NXT Championship. And let's introduce the challenger from Ipswich, England, in the United Kingdom. He weighs 245 pounds of meanness. He is the Alpha Wolf, the Lone Wolf, Omar Wolf. And now we have the NXT championship holder. Yeah, he should have deserved better, did this man, Austin Aries. And now he's going to defend the newly won NXT championship that he won in a battle royal against the previous champion, Kenny Omega. And Chris Clark is booing Austin. Alright, well, take care, Blade Charge. Oh, never mind. Okay, never mind. That's the way, TJ. I appreciate that. Alright, match underway. Crucifix takedown onto the big man. I mean, between the two guys, Omar is just a little bit bigger, but not that much. And, of course, Aries has taken on men much bigger than him. So he knows what he knows what he's doing. He's a consummate professional. And a rake in the eyes right to the wolf. I think that might actually piss him off, now that I think about it. Yep, kicks him down, does Omar Wolf. Oh yeah, I would love to see Pete Dunne in this game. In fact, I actually would be thrilled beyond belief if Omar Wolf in UKWF includes some of the UK guys that the WWE has been featuring recently, with Pete Dunne and Tyler Bate and who else? Flash Morgan Webster, among others. I would love to see some of those guys in Omar's show because it just fits the theme of United Kingdom wrestling. It just fits. Okay. Okay, Feck. Anyway, back to this match. Try to reel you in. Oh, and a punch right to the head of Aries. Now, of course, the match, or rather the championship, cannot change hands on a countout or disqualification, so Omar has got to get the champion back in the ring. Time to clean the house? Not a problem, Elfie. Thank you for stopping on by. I appreciate that. Oh, rammed into the post is Omar Wolf. Well, now Omar Wolf is a bit hurt at this point, especially after getting hit with hit into that pole. A slingshot leg drop on Omar Wolf, and Omar, of course, it doesn't surprise me that Aries would be on top of the situation, because Aries, like I said, he knows what he's doing in that ring. And the spinning discus punch, that could do it. 1, 2, no. Aries is going to have to do more than that to beat the Wolf. But the Wolf is indeed in trouble. But the Wolf counters back. A snapmare. A back elbow. Back to Austin Aries. Then a knee right to the gut. Congo Kong. I've never heard of Congo Kong. Then a stop right to the arm of the Wolf. And, well, Omar Wolf was a bit too preoccupied going for his howl that he got clotheslined. Big mistake to go up to do that against a consummate professional in Austin Aries. Then a kick right to the back of the Lone Wolf. And an elbow, and what happened? Oh, Omar Wolf has been busted open. I've heard of Fallah Bob, but what about him? Then a kick right to the back. Oh my gosh. Omar Wolf is in serious trouble. I've heard of Moose. Now trying to choke out the Wolf is Aries. I mean, Wolf has got to dig down deep if he has any chance. 1, 2, no. And a kick to the back, but I think that might have pissed him off, though. And Omar Wolf went for a clothesline, but he missed. I've never heard of Jimmy Havoc, actually. Now going for a crossface. And with all the blood he's losing, this could be academic. But no, Omar Wolf escapes. Oh, he manages Congo. A running knee strike. I love the sound effects. Oh, now going for the accordion rack. Can he get... You have got to be kidding me! You have got... Oh, Jimmy Jacobs. I should have known. But I have known that Omar Wolf was ready for this match. Oh yeah, he got busted open. He got beaten up. And at one point, I thought it was over for him. I mean, it was a back and forth match, but then Aries took over at least up until the end. And Omar Wolf got the big win by putting him into the accordion rack and squeezing his body in half. I mean, of course, it doesn't help the fact that Austin Aries is a somewhat little guy, because a bigger man, it would have been much harder to do. But Omar Wolf bloodied and everything shows us that the Wolf has arrived. So, Omar Wolf, congratulations. A full moon submission, that's what it's called. Thank you for correcting me on that. Tuesday's Tyler's company. I'll consider it. I mean, you don't have to do it, but if you want to, you can add me. I'll have to subscribe, though. But big win for Omar Wolf. Omar Wolf is the new NXT champion. All right, well, let's get to our next match. And but yeah, big win for Omar. Let's see. I'm looking for let's see. I don't know if Sonic Crafter King is here, but if he is, your match with Chris Clark is on. Oh yeah, that's right. You said Last Man Standing is the match that you guys wanted. So I can give the hashtag to Tyler. I'll try to do that then, if I don't forget, because I can be forgetful sometimes. Give me a moment. I'm going to contact Sonic Crafter King really quickly, so give me a moment, and I know, but at least I know where to contact him, so I'm just going to tell him that he's up and go from there. I'm just telling him, dude, your match... Dude, your match is next, man. So, anyway, Chris, I fired you because you don't know how to stop asking for a match. Yeah, that's another faux pas of as far as Chris is concerned. Like, he always asks, am I in a match? Am I in a match? I mean, again, it's not so much anything against you, Chris. It's just, you have to know when to stop asking. That's the thing. But that's just me though. What can I say? All right. Well, I left a message. If he doesn't come, that's fine. We'll still have the match anyway. But anyway, but yeah. Omar Wolf is saying, Chris Clark, you're not ready to run with the wolf. We'll have to see about that, because right now, Chris Clark is going to have to run with Sonic. That's who he has to fight. Well, not until... I'm actually saving that for the main event, Joshua. If anything, if I'm going to do a Royal Rumble, let's do it as a main event. Why not go the whole 9 yards, man? Anyway, back to Chris Clark, though. So Chris Clark is challenging Sonic or Sonic Crafter King, whatever you want to call him. So, let me make sure the rules are set. All right, that looks good. Choose the right arena. Let's see. You constantly begged Melissa to walk with you. Well, unfortunately, being that this is a last man standing match and you challenged him to it, sadly they don't let managers walk anybody down to the aisle during a last man standing match, which is kind of weird, but it's understandable at the same time. But it is what it is. Let's see. I'm trying to think of a good one. Actually, this one's good. We'll go with that. Also, make sure the rules are good. Alright, that's awesome. Good. Alright. Just wanted to make sure everything was set. So here we go. Chris Clark against Sonic Crafter King, or Sonic simply. They're the same guy. It's just... it is what it is. So we have a last man standing match. Chris Clark. Sonic. Oh my god, I know it sucks having that many degrees out there. But nonetheless, there you see Chris Clark and Sonic. And Sonic, as I mentioned before, very good friend of mine in Sonic Crafter King. But as you all know, Sonic the Hedgehog is without a doubt the biggest name as far as video games ever since Sega came out with Sonic. I mean, I was only 3 years old when the first game came out. That should tell you how old I really am, as we are live here in Baltimore, Maryland. Anyway, introducing first, being that this is a last man standing match, or yeah, I could also put Feck in a Royal Rumble, but I don't know what Joshua has to think about that one. But anyway, he is from the East Coast of the United States, serving in the Army for a little bit. He weighs in at 200 pounds even. I was already living on my own when Sonic first came out. Yeah, that should tell you a lot about Rick. But, Rick, he's a man. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. My good friend Rick, he's a man. He is a man. Man. He is a man. Manny. I love that song. I don't know if you've ever seen the movie that it came from, but I love that song. And you know what? I forgot to change Sonic's entrance again. But that's right, he is a man. And so is this man right here. We're not doing online gameplay, sadly. Oh, welcome back, Blade Charge. Actually, I'm just gonna speed this whole thing up, so we gotta get moving there. But no, we're not doing online play. I am 2,600 years old. Well, I mean, if that was the case, you probably knew... You were probably here when... Actually, you might have actually predated the birth of Christ. Of Christ Jesus, I think. According to the Christian Bible, but... especially if that was true. But anyway, back to this match before I get off topic here. A DDT onto Chris Clark. Now this is a last man standing match, so unfortunately for Chris, he will not have Melissa to help him. He's got to do this on his own. And Melissa's that many years old. Cute. Okay. I'll keep that in mind then. Will do. A forearm smash onto Sonic. 89 billion years old. Wow. And a back suplex onto Sonic. Now, Chris Clark trying to... You're small, Feck. Well, he may be small in size, but I don't think there's nothing that Feck does. Nothing that Feck does is small. You know, I don't know if anybody's ever been picked on because they're small. Because I can tell you that that some of the big names, or, you know, sometimes being big is not always as cracked up as it is cracked up to be, because, you know. But right now, Sonic is in deep trouble here. Look at my WU character. I'm pretty small. But Chris, realizing that Sonic is not going to stay down, goes right back on the attack. Nice Hurricane Rana onto Chris Clark. Sonic just waiting for Chris Clark. Oh, but Sonic took a little too long, and Chris Clark made him pay for that. But yeah, in case you're just joining us, our good friend Omar Wolf is the new NXT champion. Worry about your match. True, just worry about your match, man. Then a whip into the corner. Then a back elbow, and that busted open Sonic. Oh, now Sonic is in deep trouble here. Then, oh, he calls that the Canadian neckbreaker. So Sonic has been busted open. 4, 5. 6. Oh, no, wait. Sonic got up just to break the count, but that's all. Oh, right in the Chaos Emeralds. Oh, that has to hurt. And Sonic, each time he gets up, he gets attacked. Yeah, because we are family. I love that song. But Chris Clark has this match won, but It's never over until it's over. Owie, Shulky. 5, 6. Oh, wow. And Omar still doing a little bit of trash talking, but that's right. That's right. Oh, yeah. Also, for those who are... I was joking. Oh, yeah, as far as WU is concerned, that's Wrestler Unstoppable on Facebook. And the CKO... Well, Sonic doesn't want to stay down, but he might have to be down or get put down, especially after that CKO. And Sonic is bleeding like a stuffed pig. I mean, I have never seen Sonic in this type of shape. I mean, outside of maybe a few moments with Dr. Eggman. But it's not going to matter as Chris Clark beats Sonic. And if that is any indication, someone has to call 911. But in the meantime, Omar Wolf might just have a challenger. He might just have a challenger in that of Chris Clark. There you see the referee counting. So Chris Clark just proved that he doesn't need Melissa as much as he would need her for emotional support, but he had to prove it to himself that he could get it done himself, and he did. So big win for Chris Clark. Tell you one thing, the man keeps himself in shape, but I'm not worried about Chris still. Ooh. You know what? I might combine the idea that Feck... But yeah, we'll have that Rumble. But you know what? Our two lovely ladies, Shulky and Melissa, have yet to have a match, so let's have a match with them. So here we go. A hedgehog compared to an alpha wolf is a whole different story. Yeah, because while Sonic is known for being the fastest hedgehog, which Omar is not, but when it comes to the ring, it's a whole different story, like you said. All right, so let's have... Let's see. Shulky, Melissa, can you think of any matches that you would want to be in? Just looking for a match type, that's all. Whatever Shulky wants. Ooh, okay. Sounds good. Oh, I didn't read this. Don't call the 911. Get the 1-up monitors. I'm not picky. Okay, well, I guess I'll pick it myself. Let's see. Okay, we'll go with this one then. Let's see. I never shy away from a challenge. Well, you never know what you never know what you might find. Find someone here. Oh yeah, I got some suitable competition for you. Hey, Speranza! my lady friend. Alright, so... Oh, there she is. She-Hulk chick. And... Melissa. And I'll turn off the entrances since we are a little bit strapped for time. And... we'll go to New Donk City. Oh, there we go. Alright, there we go. Well, I could do that, but it would be overpowering anyway. Alright, so we'll have the match with the ladies, and finally the main event, the Royal Rumble. It's just I didn't want to leave out the ladies, that's all. So, my bad, Joshua. So yeah, who do you guys think is going to win? The team of Natalya and Beth Phoenix, or our own very lovely ladies? She-Hulk chick and Melissa. Melissa's the one with pink, and She-Hulk chick, aka Gamer of Time, is the lady in green. Melissa and Shulky. Not a bad choice. Alright, match underway. Oh, and a gutbuster right to Melissa. Let's see. Chris Clark, if TJ wants it to happen, I'll do it. Let's see. Our ladies for the win. Sounds good. And right now, Melissa is just beating the heck out of Beth Phoenix. And, you know, Beth Phoenix and Natalya, who's on the outside with Shulky, are nothing to sneeze at. These are two of the more accomplished women in the WWE. Aims a dart gun at Natalya. Well, what did Natalya ever do to you, Speranza? Although at the rate this is going, you may not even need a dart gun. They might just beat the hell out of these two women. Oh, nice powerbomb onto Natalya. And a two-handed chokeslam from Beth Phoenix. Nothing, just feel like it. Wow. A back elbow onto Shulky, and it looks like the two women in the ring. Never mind. But She-Hulk chick and Melissa for the win. And Shulky and Melissa are working well as a team. A double DDT onto Beth Phoenix. Oh, and a punch right to Beth Phoenix. But meanwhile, in the ring, we have Natalya and She-Hulk chick. I found it in the trash. Well, great to see you, Mr. National Wrestling Federation 1. No. Behind a scorpion. But great to have Mr. NWF, the National Wrestling Federation, along with us. And anyone who's new, I have this as far as my good friend Rick XDN is concerned. It's basically one of his rankings for his show. I wanted to share the link for you guys so you guys can look at it after the show so you can save it. You don't have to do it now, but back to this match, though. Drake's new album, Scorpion, is dope. Never knew that. Yeah, I would have to think it is crazy hot. I don't know about barbecue scorpion. I don't want to get poisoned. And Natalya. Oh, and a huge power slam right to Shulky. I mean, Shulky is usually the big woman, but Natalya is nothing to sneeze at. That discus clothesline onto She-Hulk chick. 1, 2. No, kick out by She-Hulk chick. Nice suplex onto Beth Phoenix. Well, now the two lovely ladies are coming right back here. See the dark side of me, honey, do. 1, 2. Ooh, almost got the win. And Shulky was doing the spinneroonie a la Booker T. Clothesline. Another clothesline. Take some bottled water. In fact, I have some. Or I had some for a moment. At least it keeps you in shape a bit. Yeah, it does. I would have to think. Now, wait a minute. Shulky with the bat. Oh, but got beaten to the punch, though. Oh, yeah, I would love to have you guys join the group, but wait a minute. Melissa is in the torture rack. And Melissa, can she escape? Wait a minute, Melissa. Nice escape with that arm drag, but her back has got to be killing her. But Melissa is in deep trouble here. Oh, now getting the blood to rush to her head, and then drops her with the suplex. Right now, Shulky's in trouble, as is Melissa. Melissa fighting back, though. But Shulky has got to get back in there. A dragon suplex. And wait a minute. I forgot the name of that move. But in the meantime, a neck breaker onto Beth Phoenix. And now Shulky could be moments away from ending this match. Spear! Spear! Spear onto Beth Phoenix. This could be the end here. 1, 2. Oh, but kicked out at the last second by Beth Phoenix. Nice zigzag by Melissa. Belly to belly by Melissa. Now going for a heel hold onto Natalya. And Natalya taps out. So there you have it. Your winners are our very own Mario Girl and She-Hulk Chick. Big win for these two against two legendary wrestlers. I mean, you already have a Hall of Famer in Beth Phoenix, and someone who is, without a doubt, a Hall of Famer for sure in Natalya, and a big win for Melissa and Shulky. Wow. I mean, at one point, I thought they had the match lost because Melissa was in that torture rack. But there you see, there's that escape that she did onto Beth Phoenix. But there's that spear. And eventually, the two lovely lasses are your winners. All right, Joshua, it's time for the match you've been waiting for. I'm sorry to keep you waiting, but a big, big win for Shulky and Melissa. So you guys have earned it. Oh, very funny. Okay, okay. Uh, all right, so we'll do a 20-man rumble. Okay, so let me get the participants ready. Let me make sure that the rules are set. That's good. Okay. All right, so let me. Uh, all right, so. All right, so we'll have basically the people that are in the chat, as well as some of Joshua James's picks. So, like, you mentioned you wanted super heavyweights in this match, right, Joshua? Okay. Let's see. Super heavyweights. Like, who did you have in mind, Joshua? Uh, like super. Okay. I'll pick at least. Like we have. Let's see. We have this version of the Big Show. We have him. Uh, oh yeah, Bowser is definitely uh, a super heavyweight. So we're gonna get some super heavyweights first. Um, super heavyweights. Let's see. Earthquake was a super heavyweight in his time. Let's see. Oh, Kane, Cesaro, and Typhoon. All right, so. Oh yeah, Kane. We'll use this version of Kane, and we'll get the Swiss Superman, Cesaro, and Typhoon. All right. Okay, Feck is all right. So Feck went in. All right. Where's Feck? Feck. Oh, there he is, Feck, the Feckster. And you know what? And to tie in with what Chris as well as Omar Wolf has been doing, I'll also throw in Chris Clark and Omar Wolf into the match. That still leaves. Wait. That still leaves. Where is he? Retro Rick or Rick XDN. Okay. Wait, where is he? And then, of course, we can't forget if Mr. NWF is still here. His character, Handsome Rick Race. The rest you can pick yourself. Okay, cool. So, oh yeah, Vampiro. Vampiro is also a good. See. Oh wait, Chris, did you mean Pikachu, Chris? I'm just wondering though. I have a Pop-Tart for anyone who lets me trade to a later entry too. Lol. Oh, you do. Okay, that's who you meant. Okay, sorry. All right, so Pikachu it is. Where's Pikachu? Oh yes, Vader. We should definitely pay some respects to Vader, especially since rest in peace, Vader. I still have 6 people left. Oh, yes, Blade Charge. Thank you for reminding me. Blade Charge. So Blade Charge, where is he? Oh, there he is, Blade Charge. All right, 5 left. Who was that? What happened? Well, no, Bruno already. Oh, you wanted to add Bruno in the match. Okay. But yeah, who Blade? Matt was his name. Wait. Wait, Matt Hardy? Yeah, like which Matt are you talking about? But yeah, Adam Sandler, awesome. But all right, all right. Let's hear what Blade Charge has to say because it could be any Matt that I could think of. Matt and Noai. Uh, oh, insane one! Just in time to be part of the de facto main event. So there you go, insane one. Well, you have missed most of the show, but you're in time for the main event. But yeah, Matt Anoa'i. I heard of his real name, but that can't be Roman Reigns, is it? Anyway, I, yeah, it could be fake because sometimes people make fake death videos. Like who is sick enough to do that? Makes me sick. But Matt Anoa'i, he died last year. Yes, I remember. All right, so there's one spot left, but I wonder who's going to get that. The last spot. Yeah, this is the bonus matches. Yes. Just scrolling through. If anyone you see, you want to put in the match. So yeah, but I'm still trying to wrap my head as to like Matt who. So yeah, I recently added not too long ago Monty Hall and Mr. Wrestling 2. Matt Capitelli. That wouldn't be Joey Mercury? Oh, yeah, that's possible. Yes. Still have one spot left. Okay. I guess I'll pick then. Alex Trebek, we'll go with him. All right, there we go. And with that, let's get on with the Royal Rumble. Sorry to keep you guys waiting. I was just waiting for a response, but I guess I had to pick the last one myself. But all right, well, in any event, this is our final match for the stream. I thank you guys for watching. But let's see. Well, sadly, I don't remember Matt Capitelli all that much. I'm sad that he died, but it's just sad. It's sad. What can I say? Well, hopefully this will definitely this match will definitely get a couple of people's spirits up. He was only 38 years old, yeah. All right, it is time to rumble. And who's the first man to come out? Had a wife and had kids and a wife. That's also sad too, because it's one thing if he died by himself, it's another thing if he had family. And now I don't know if I really hope that, you know, they had a contingency plan. Like, because death is one thing you can't control, but, well, unfortunately, even though he is the NXT champion, he was unfortunate enough to be number one in a match where you don't want to be number one. But it is the match where strength and toughness is king and Lady Luck is queen, and it wasn't queen to the Alpha Wolf, the Lone Wolf, Omar Wolf. They were ready to bring him up. But yeah, it's sad, but well, there he is. The Swiss Superman. And he's sharp dressed. But he goes from a sharp dressed man to the Swiss Superman. Yeah. I'm not texting much right now, but I'm here. Not a problem, Melissa. But yes, Omar Wolf has the unfortunate task. No, gotta go eat. Not a problem, Melissa. At least you got your match. That's the best part. So it's going to be the Wolf, the UK Wolf, against the Swiss Superman. All right, well, take care, Melissa. No, Wolf didn't die. Matt Capitelli did. But right now we have Omar Wolf and Cesaro. Yeah, he died from cancer, but that's not the right guy, though. Every girl crazy of a sharp-dressed man. Yeah, you're in this match, actually. Uh-oh, the earthquake is a-coming. And he's going right after the Omar Wolf. Or Omar Wolf, sorry. Sharp-dressed man. And Javier Wynn, I've seen you around. How's it going, man? An uppercut. Then a suplex right to Omar Wolf. Oh yeah, I've heard that song before. And well, there's Pikachu. And Pikachu getting taken down by Cesaro. I mean, you have a bunch of characters like, well, like in the original show, no, but you are in this match though. Riddis Gamer, how's it going? If I'm even pronouncing it right. Well, thank you. I appreciate that. Dude, I did mention, I don't know if you see in the chat down there, in the strip with, Yeah, thank you very much, Shulky. I appreciate that. But while that was happening, Vampiro has entered and is going right after Omar Wolf. Vampiro, the one link that we have in Lucha Underground, going after Pikachu, and Omar Wolf and the Swiss Superman still going at it. Oh, now we have Mr. NWF himself, handsome Rick Race. Gesundheit. Yeah, thank you very much, Shulky. I appreciate that. And out goes the Earthquake. Earthquake has been eliminated by Vampiro. And it looks like Cesaro and Race are going to try to eliminate Pikachu. I did not see that. And, well, here's one of our own guys in Rick, Retro Rick. And so far, Chris Clark has yet to show up, and Omar Wolf has been in there since the beginning, really. No one took the Pop-Tart offer, apparently. And, uh-oh, that's gotta be Kane. That's gotta be Kane. The Big Red Machine. I mean, who's gonna be his first victim? Num 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 food. And Rick trying to eliminate the electric mouse known as Pikachu. And Omar Wolf and Race going at each other, and of course there's no love lost between them, especially in LTD. Insane One, I don't know if you I don't know if you heard, but you are in this match, the Royal Rumble match. And there's Chris Clark. And let's see if he goes right after... Yep, they're going after each other. Omar Wolf and Chris Clark. Chris Clark, of course, has the numbers advantage. Uh-oh, but he ran into Kane, though. So, yeah, you're in this match, actually. Thrown over the top rope is Rick Race, but no. Not the guy who fell right in front of him. Yeah. Well, now the ring is full, so someone has to be eliminated before someone new can come in. Come on, Pikachu, use Thunderbolt. And Rick, wait a minute. What? Rick just eliminated Kane. And Race eliminated Cesaro, but how the hell did Rick eliminate Kane? I mean, I'll tell you one thing. Rick has been eating his Wheaties today. And out goes Pikachu. He's gone. And, wait, who just got eliminated there? Oh, that was Rick Race, and he was eliminated by Vampiro. Now the guys are starting to drop out like flies. But Omar Wolf is still in the match. And Chris Clark eliminated him. So Chris Clark gets some sort of I forgot what it was called. But he gets a little bit on Omar Wolf. And he eliminated Vampiro. Wow! And Chris Clark is just on the top turnbuckle. But Chris Clark took out Omar Wolf and Vampiro. And up next is King Feck. And, okay, that was a terrible move, Chris. And Feck is going after going after Rick. Oh, back elbow from Feck onto Rick. Now the two small guys are going to go at each other. Uh-oh. Here's the other natural disaster, Typhoon. One of Joshua's picks to win this whole thing. And he's going, he's going right after Feck. Oh, and a huge punch right to Chris. But who's up next? Well, it's Alex Trebek, the host of Jeopardy. I mean, he could possibly win this thing, but it's not going to be Feck as he gets eliminated by Typhoon. And it's not going to be Chris Clark as he was eliminated by Retro Rick. 5-2 so far. Did good this week. Not bad, Shulky. I had Matt Capitelli on Facebook. Well, Adam Guerin. Number 13, or unlucky 13, but for who? Him or the rest of the competition? I mean, he's big, he's strong. I mean, he's big enough to take on some of the big guys, but fast enough to keep up with the little guys. Wait, what? I've never heard of that. Like, well, Chris Clark did good. He took out Vampiro and Omar Wolf. And speaking of the insane one, here it is. And he goes right after Alex Trebek. Well, I mean, we'll see if he wins, but right now going right after Adam Guerin. And Rick is going to help get rid of Adam Guerin. Adam over the top rope, but did not reach the floor. And speaking of Adam, here's the other Adam, Adam Sandler. And he goes right after the insane one. And an RKO, and thrown over the top rope is Typhoon by Rick. And how the hell did Rick... Well, first and foremost, he eliminated Kane, which was a surprise in and of itself. But how the hell did he eliminate Typhoon? But then you have Bruno Sammartino. Now here's a guy that could be... I think so, but in the meantime, Bruno going right after Alex Trebek. Or I'm sorry, Adam Sandler, sorry. But Trebek is the one that's after Rick. But yeah, Rick had his Wheaties today. And Adam Guerin and Insane One going one-on-one with each other. And, well, here's Blade Charge. One half of the tag team champions along with Feck. But Adam Sandler eliminated by Bruno and the Insane One. And Blade Charge was going right after Alex Trebek. And Rick... Well, I'll be damned. Rick is eliminating people left and right, and he eliminated the United States champion. Oh, nice slingshot by Blade Charge. But a backbreaker to Rick by Blade Charge. And, well, rest in peace, Vader, the man they call Vader. Let's see who he goes after. Well, goes right after Adam Guerin. And eliminated is Rick by Blade Charge, but a great run by Rick XTN. Oh, clothesline onto Adam Guerin. And now he goes right after Bruno. I ran out of steam. I think I'm on the West Coast. Yeah, he did. And Vader trying to eliminate Bruno, who passed away earlier this year. And Alex Trebek eliminated Blade. Big elimination there. And uh-oh. Now here's the heavy favorite to win. I mean, Vader is big and strong, but compared to Bowser, Bowser is a monster. And for him to come in at number 19 is to his advantage. But yeah, look at this. Very funny. Very funny, Elfie. And now, our final participant, the Big Show. The only man that could stand up to Bowser. Well, now we are down to our final 6. We have Bowser, Vader, Adam Guerin, Alex Trebek, Bruno Sammartino, and the number 20 guy, the Big Show. Although, right now, Alex Trebek took down Bowser, but a gutbuster to Alex Trebek from Adam Guerin. And Adam just beating the bejesus out of Alex Trebek. Then a clothesline from Vader to Bowser. I mean, you have some real giants in that ring. Pump handle slam to Bruno. Oh, but Vader, as big and strong as he is, has an uphill battle as far as Bowser's concerned. Bowser, ooh, almost. Well, it ends when it ends. I don't have a set time for, an end time. And, whoa, nice T-bone suplex to the Big Show by Adam Guerin. Holy crap. Holy cow, I should say, sorry. Yeah, the United States, if not an equivalent of that, which would be the Intercontinental Championship. It depends who wins. It depends. In the meantime, actually, all 5 of these guys are not a champion, so they may very well get that right. But right now, the heavy favorite has to be Bowser. I mean, look at the size of this man. I mean, Adam's a big guy, but he's small compared to Bowser. And, well, thrown out of the ring is Alex Trebek by Bruno Sammartino, and Trebek just ran out of gas. Back body drop onto Adam Guerin. And Vader, wait a minute. Vader bomb onto Bruno Sammartino. Yeah, I did. Yeah, about My good friend Jacoy is a very good friend of mine. But right now we're down to Vader, Adam Guerin, or Bowser. I mean, of these three men, I mean, who do you think is going to win? Although Bowser may be in a bit of trouble here. And Adam has taken a huge beating at this point. Bowser eliminating Vader, and now we're down to our final match. Or our final two, I should say. And Chris is saying, well, I think you meant to say Bowser, but you said Browser. Lol. And Bowser just lifting him like he's nothing. Adam sells better. Yeah, he does sell. But Adam, let's see if Adam can play the role of David against Bowser in Goliath. Wait, what are you sorry about? I prefer to switch than the PS4. Just going back and forth between these two, though. And wow, Bowser is biting him. But then again, he does have those sharp teeth, so it doesn't surprise me. Although, wow, the strength. The strength of Adam Guerin just picking up Bowser for a powerbomb. And Adam seeing what he's up against. Well, Elfie is her nickname in Mason the Fox. That's why, you know, I call you Mason and not the Fox, or Mason the Fox. But, you know, it's a nickname. I will say that. Oh, nice perfect plex, but you can't go for a pin, though. I don't expect you to, Elfie. But Adam... Wait, what's Adam doing? Oh my god. Wow! The strength of Adam Guerin. I'll tell you one thing. He has been eating his Wheaties today because he was able to do something that I didn't think anybody would be able to do. Well, there you see. He gets him on the ropes. Goes underneath the leg and gets all of it on Bowser and throws him out. And the winner of this Royal Rumble impromptu main event is Adam Guerin. He drew a good number. The luck was on his side, but the amount of competition that he had to go through with Rick XCN, Big Show, Vader, and Bowser at the very end should just go to show that Adam wanted it, and he got it. So, Insane One, by virtue of this win, he gets to face you for that United States title belt. But that's going to have to wait for a while, because until next time, this is the Blue Toad, or actually, let me exit out here. So, yeah. We just call her Elfie. Exactly. So, Adam Guerin, at some point, is going to take on the Insane One for the United States title. And the match between those two is going to go a long way into who goes into the Elimination Chamber as the champion, the United States champion. Also, that's what it was for the Elimination Chamber. Well, if Bruno had won, it would not have mattered because Bruno was not part of that time where the Elimination Chamber was created, so it would not have worked. But for Bowser, since Bowser is a timeless character, it would make sense. So we'll go for that. So yeah, if you guys want to help my good friend Rick, and in order to see how your votes shape up the show, I'm just going to give you one example. This is the rankings for the tag team for XTW. And, I mean, all you do is simply follow the instructions, and if you need help, just ask Rick. You can always ask Rick. There's a Chatango. I don't know if you guys are aware of Chatango, but there's a little chat box that you can enter. And, of course, Rick has notifications on his phone, so that way if anyone wants to contact him there, on that page that I just gave you, you may. And also, don't feel obligated to do it, but if you want to do it, click the link, and you can vote for the matches on that particular link. And the best part is you don't have to sign up for anything. That's much I will say. Oh, well, Mason, I think what Elfie was trying to say is she does not want to go through the explanation of, saying, don't call me Elite, call me Elfie. I think that's what I believe is what she was trying to say, Mason. But yeah, just call her Elfie. Just make it simple. Elfie. So, that's all I will say. Oh, a personal message on his desktop. Okay. Not a problem. Well, I'll just leave it at that. But other than that, though, thank you guys for yeah. Well, I'd just say just drop that. Anyway, until next time, this is the Blue Toad signing off, saying goodbye, and I'll see you guys next time. As far as when next time is, I have not decided, but I agree with you, Elfie. Whatever. But until then, stay safe, be yourself, and of course, check out the link that I provided above. Oh, and McButternugget 1, you're just in time, but unfortunately, you're just in time for the end. I'm sorry, friend. Yeah. But I guess if you want, I could do another show some other time. I'll just have to get that set up, though. So, but other than that, though, yeah, you're just in time for the end. But until then, this is Taju22 signing off. Have a good day, everybody. Peace.